Bonsoir. Welcome to a story that's been quietly unfolding in North Africa, where ambition meets strategy and vision becomes reality. Tonight, we're spotlighting Morocco, not for its souks or deserts, but as an economic powerhouse that's rewriting its destiny on the world stage. This transformation isn't luck. It's the result of a two-decade strategy, meticulously planned and executed. Morocco's leaders wrote a script for success, then followed it with precision, making bold decisions and sticking to long-term goals. The goal: turn Morocco into a global economic hub, a bridge between Europe and Africa, connecting continents and cultures. While the world looked elsewhere, Morocco built world-class ports, highways, and Africa's first high-speed trains, laying the groundwork for rapid growth. It trained a new generation of skilled workers, investing in education and technical expertise to fuel its industries, and created a business-friendly climate, attracting entrepreneurs and innovators from across the globe. This was a marathon, not a sprint, and now Morocco is crossing the finish line, reaping the rewards of patience and persistence. Investors and world leaders are taking notice, drawn by Morocco's stability and its promise as a gateway to Africa. Morocco has built a resilient, diversified economy and a stable gateway to Africa's billion-strong market, setting itself apart in the region. The numbers prove it. Steady growth, booming industries, and surging foreign investment are now the new normal. So, how did Morocco pull this off? Let's break down the vision, the mega projects, and the industries powering this remarkable rise. We'll see how Morocco is leading in green energy, high-tech manufacturing, and sustainable development, setting new standards for the continent. This is the story of a nation that decided to build its own future. And that future is happening now, driven by innovation and determination. Stay with us as we uncover the secrets behind Morocco's economic miracle. Let's dive in and discover how a vision became reality. Morocco's remarkable transformation began with a clear and ambitious vision. This vision was set in motion by King Mohammed VI in the early 2000s, who recognized the need for bold reforms to propel the nation forward. The first step was to modernize Morocco's infrastructure, expanding ports, upgrading airports, building new highways, and launching Africa's first high-speed train, Al Barak. But Morocco knew it couldn't rely solely on agriculture and phosphates. The next move was to diversify the economy and create new engines of growth. The country targeted high-value sectors like automotive, aerospace, and electronics, rolling out incentives and infrastructure to attract global investors and multinational companies. The strategy was clear: build entire industrial ecosystems, not just isolated factories, to foster innovation and collaboration. Morocco also leveraged its unique geography, situated at the crossroads of Europe, Africa, and the Middle East, making it a natural hub for trade and investment. Over 50 free trade agreements transformed Morocco into a duty-free export platform, opening doors to markets across the globe and boosting exports. This long-term vision has guided every major decision for 2 decades, shaping policies and investments at every level of government. Political stability and policy consistency have built trust with investors, encouraging both local entrepreneurs and international partners to commit for the long term. Morocco's blueprint is a masterclass in nation-building, turning a bold vision into tangible economic reality and inspiring other nations in the region. The result is a modern, open, and competitive economy that continues to grow and adapt to global challenges. Now, let's take a closer look at how this ambitious vision took shape on the ground, transforming Morocco into a model for progress. Morocco didn't just modernize, it went big. In the past 2 decades, the country has launched a wave of ambitious infrastructure projects, transforming its landscape and its future. These mega projects are not just about size, they're about vision, connecting Morocco to the world and setting new standards for African development. Tanger Med, Africa's largest port, connects Morocco to 180 ports worldwide and handles over 9 million containers a year. It's a logistical powerhouse, driving trade and investment on a global scale. It's a magnet for global manufacturers and a symbol of Morocco's ambitions. International companies are setting up shop, drawn by the port's efficiency and Morocco's strategic location. New ports like Tanger Med and Dakhla Atlantique are expanding Morocco's reach, integrating the South and opening West Africa. These projects are unlocking new opportunities for trade and regional cooperation. These ports form a trade corridor linking Africa, Europe, and the Americas. Morocco is fast becoming a vital gateway for goods moving between continents. Highways and Africa's first high-speed train, Al Borak, connect major cities and shrink distances. Travel times have been slashed, making business and tourism more accessible than ever. Morocco is also investing in the future. Massive solar plants, wind farms, and seawater desalination. These projects are powering homes, industries, and entire cities with clean, renewable energy. Projects like Noor Ouarzazate and Agadir's desalination plant secure energy and water for growth. They're helping Morocco tackle climate challenges and ensure resources for generations to come. These megaprojects are the backbone of Morocco's new economy, driving innovation and creating thousands of jobs across the country. They ensure sustainable, resilient development, positioning Morocco as a leader in green growth and modern infrastructure. Morocco's map has been redrawn, and the world is taking notice. The country's transformation is inspiring other nations to rethink what's possible. Now, let's look at the industries thriving on this new foundation and see how Morocco's bold vision is fueling a new era of opportunity. Morocco is now Africa's top car producer, thanks to a smart industrial strategy. Global giants like Renault and Stellantis set up shop, drawn by modern zones, skilled workers, and Tanger Med's logistics. Over 250 suppliers create a full automotive ecosystem, making Morocco's #1 export and over 220,000 jobs. The launch of NIO, Morocco's first car brand, signals a move up the value chain. In aerospace, Casablanca is a hub for Boeing, Airbus, and Bombardier, producing critical aircraft parts. Specialized training institutes fuel these high-tech sectors. By focusing on targeted industries, Morocco has built expertise, created jobs, and diversified its economy. The result? A stronger, more resilient nation competing globally. Morocco is building its future, one car and airplane part at a time. But the story doesn't end there. Morocco made a bold bet on green energy, and it's paying off. With little oil or gas, Morocco harnessed its sun and wind, becoming a global leader in renewables. The Noor Ouarzazate solar complex powers over 1 million homes and stands as a beacon of clean energy. Morocco aims for over 52% renewable electricity by 2030, with solar and wind farms nationwide. The country is also investing in green hydrogen, partnering with Germany and planning exports to Europe. The X-Links project will send Moroccan solar and wind power directly to the UK via the world's longest undersea cable. Morocco's green revolution is about energy independence and becoming a key supplier to Europe. This strategy is core to Morocco's global integration. Clean energy is powering Morocco's next chapter. Let's see why investors are betting big on this nation. Why are global companies flocking to Morocco? Political stability stands out in a turbulent region, giving investors confidence. Morocco's strategic location, next to Europe, rooted in Africa, makes it a perfect export base. World-class ports and free trade deals with the EU and US offer unmatched logistics. The government's pro-business approach means easy setup, tax breaks, and skilled labor. Industrial zones, streamlined procedures, and strong education attract top talent. Quality of life in cities like Casablanca and Tanger helps retain global executives. The result, a winning formula for investment and growth. Morocco is now a magnet for global capital, but the country's ambitions reach even further south. Morocco's new frontier is the south, regions like Laayoune and Dakhla. Massive investments are transforming these areas into growth engines for Morocco and West Africa. The Dakhla Atlantique Port and Tiznit-Dakhla Expressway will connect landlocked African nations to global trade. The south is set to become a renewable energy superpower, with huge solar and wind projects and green hydrogen production. Desalination plants will unlock agricultural potential and support new industries. Cities like Dakhla and Laayoune are booming, with new jobs, universities, and tech parks. This balanced development strengthens Morocco's ties with Africa. The South is becoming a bridge to the continent's future. Morocco is leading by example, turning deserts into opportunity. Let's wrap up with what this means for Africa and the world. Morocco's rise is no accident. It's the result of vision, strategy, and commitment. The country built world-class infrastructure, diversified into high-value industries, and opened up to the world. Its success in automotive, aerospace, and renewables proves what's possible with long-term planning. Morocco is now a trusted partner for investors and a model for sustainable development. The southern provinces are set to become a bridge to Africa, fueling the next phase of growth. Morocco's story challenges old stereotypes and inspires a new narrative for Africa. It shows how ambition and consistency can transform a nation's destiny. For anyone watching the future of the global economy, Morocco is a country to watch. This is more than a national success, it's a blueprint for the continent. The Moroccan story is just beginning. Bonne soirée.